Hello guys, um, I just want to make a quick review of my trade for this week, start from Monday up until now. Then I hope this video won't be long, but I'll try to explain to make you guys understand something that is more useful to you guys, so that you can be able to capitalize and get a sense of what market is telling you. Then also another thing that I want to tell you guys, I'll show you the very typical example of trades that I expected market to come to my point of interest, then market never come there because of the state of mind of my mindset, and it's just telling me sell from here, I sold from there, then I get the huge profit. You see, so you need to understand it's not like because you see something that happened previously is the same thing that is going to happen again today. No, it's different. You need just to understand what is market telling you. How do you get the entry? That is the most powerful stuff. When your mindset is ready, then you're gonna get anything you want. Because I'm gonna tell you, market is not about strategy. Market is about the state of mindset. Because I'm gonna tell there is people that they're using indicator trend line. Uh, those one are catching movement. Why? Because they're applying logic, and their mindset is telling them, okay, then from here I'm gonna sell, from here I'm gonna buy. They don't have to have a confusion in their mindset. Anyway, so guys, what I want to show you today is about um, four things that you need to find in your market. So you need to identify your market structure. You need to know where there is a liquidity. What is your point of interest? Then in which time do you take the trades? So this is the four things that you need to understand. And you need to react to your zone when you have a point of interest. You need to react to the market. Don't try to be like a market maker, have too much prediction in the market. No, react to the market. See what the market is playing, then you react to it. So to show you guys something is that um, most of people yesterday, let me just do something like this. Most of people yesterday, what I did was, okay, we had the break of structure, market break all this liquidity area, then I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna buy because I know someone even bought from here this candlestick because it ran liquidity. You see, we have liquidity here. This candlestick ran all this liquidity that was resting here. So then what is the best point of interest from this side is this one, because this is what we know, this is what they teach us, this is what the market is telling us. But what is the price telling you? That is one thing also you need to keep in mind. When I saw market break this area, then market come and react to this level of liquidity, I know this is my point of interest. I react to what my mindset telling me, that not to buy from here but to sell on top. So it's something that I don't even know I need to explain it, but I react to what my mindset telling me, that sell from the top, because I see market return here, then market push to the upside. From here, this is why I took my entry. For people that are in my public group, they know that I took the entry exactly here. Why? Because I saw market run liquidity on top. Then most of people, they focus on liquidity to the downside, but they forget to focus on liquidity on top. This is the Asian range high. We have the Asian range high. We have this low. We have this liquidity here, this compression. Down here, we have again the S1, S2, until I don't know S whatever. So when I saw all this, for me, no, I'm just gonna take a sell. Why? Because market has to seek again the low side. Because here we have something like a relative equal lows. It's also liquidity. Market has to go and seek that one. And what also pushed me to take this trade was these things. I saw this one on New York Open. Market pushed to the upside. But 8:30, market drop and return to the down to the upside again. Do you see the time where I took when I took my trade? It was 9 a.m. East time, because I'm using UTC -4, that is New York. Do you see? This is why I took this entry. I could not make here to say, okay, because market drop here, let me buy again here. No, for me, market has to seek this liquidity to the downside. So that was my expectation from yesterday. Now let me explain to you guys something that is gonna be a bit quick. Okay, you have your market structure. I find there is a break of structure here. Then all this zone here is the Asian range. When I have this Asian range, I want to see what is liquidity telling me. First, I need to understand, where am I? Am I in a how do you call, in a bullish trend? The bullish trend, then, so since I'm in a bullish trend, market has to trade below my open price. So where is my open price? This is my open price. Then market come to downside, create liquidity. When market create liquidity, I wanna seek this liquidity to my demand level. This is demand level. In supply and demand, we call it S1, S2 is like a support 1, support 2. Then market has to fake out. When market fake out, what does it mean? So it means that they send people on the wrong side of the market, and at the same time they trap people that have been buying, because all people that have been buying here, they have their stop loss somewhere here, and people that they are selling here, they have stop loss somewhere here, because they want to go to the downside, then they are selling. There is also other people, what they do is that, okay, market has to break, you see, break, retest, then continuation. So this all manipulation happen here just to kick people. At the end of the day, they remain alone, then they are going. But our job as a trader is to try to identify all this manipulation and get the perfect entry. Then this is what you're gonna see. Market just come here. We have our demand level. Market hits our demand level, then we are buying. So this is what happened to me here. I saw my Asian range, then market break structure. Check this movement was being supporting by the institution. Why? Because we have the sell to buy, and check the buy. Market run the Asian range. This is London. Then on New York, check what happened on New York. 9 already, market start doing what? Start buying. And if you wanna buy, I wanna see the break of structure somewhere here, but since me, I took my entry here exactly, and in a few minutes market was already hit my TP. Do you see what happened? My entry is here, then I target the Asian range I. So sorry, I target the I that was being printed on London, because London when open drop the market. New York open, we get a reversal to continue with the same trend. So this is what happened from Monday, and this was yesterday. So this was my buy of yesterday on Monday, and this was my sell of yesterday. So simple and straight. I just seek liquidity on both sides, up and down. Then market start consolidating from here, and again today I'm gonna look for my Asian range. My Asian range start around 7. This is 7 is here. So 7 up until midnight. Okay, midnight is there. The 0, 0. Then what I wanna see, if you check something here, we have this candlestick here, that hold price. This candlestick that hold price, because we have this break, market break there, return, but this is my Asian range. Then since market, I wanna look also what is my 50% of my range. So my 50% is here, as you can check here, what we are buying right now to push to the outside to take out this liquidity. So another thing that I want to find out is, what is my open price candlestick. So my open price is this one. If I want to buy, I want to buy below my open price, because this is a bullish trend, and all this is just a correction. If you go to daily time frame, you're gonna see at the daily we are at the strong resistance where market is. Let me just show you guys so that you see, because you see we're at the strong resistance. Then what am I expecting? I'm expecting market to fake out. So market, when it's gonna fake out, there is this area, that I will look for price to react to. So that is how I'm seeing these things for all this week. So I'm waiting for market to react to this area here so that they can come with the downside. Anyway, I'm done with that one. Let me tell you Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin telling us? This is Bitcoin. So inside the Bitcoin, what I saw was like this. The daily time frame, what is daily time frame, was telling us this is how, guys, you need to understand liquidity. You need to understand liquidity. Most of people, they are doing this mistake. Why? Because let's say market get here, like the way it was happening on this candlestick here. People, they start already buying, saying no, we're gonna buy here because market is already react here, and most of people, they expected market to from here to run already to 65. There is nothing strong that is gonna push Bitcoin right now, because most of the news regarding Bitcoin, they are so negative for Bitcoin to drop. This is what is happening right now. I'm gonna show you guys on the other chart. You see how I was able to catch the movement from here on the top to sell from here. Let's see, come this side, I went out. This was a correction. Market corrected to come to the upside again, then drop again. You see those stuff. So you need to understand correction. Correction also is very, very, very important. So the correction is like, okay, let's say market is dropping like this, then market gets on certain area, then start giving you 1, 2, 3, then they drop. So what most of people, they know is that, oh, okay, I'm trading market structure, but they don't understand what is market structure. When we have this push, we have this one. Then when markets break here, so they put a line here, they have break of structure, then they're expecting market to buy again from here. Let me mark for you guys. So they're expecting market to do what? Let's say market to do something like this. We have a break there. What? Then they mark here, okay, this is my demand level. Market has to come here and the wall to go to the upside. Then you die straight, because this is just a correction for them to go again, continue to the downside. This is the same scenario happening here. We have a correction, then this one was not a demand to hold the price. This one was a liquidity zone. Anyway, guys, so you need to understand all this. And the market did what? Seek this liquidity. This was the zone that I was expecting for market to come and hold. So for people that are in the group, they know about this area, I did send this analysis and tell them, the one that have been buying from this buy, I told them this is a trap. So no one believe, but let me show you what I saw from this area. Then from this area, what I saw was this one. When people, they are buying from here, me, I told them I'm gonna sell. Why I said I'm going to sell? Because I could see my structure was not telling me that market has to buy. This was just a pullback for them to go again to the downside. Then markets just create this liquidity zone. Then it push when they are pushing to the upside. I was expecting market to get on this area so that I can do what I can sell. But one thing that happened to me was, when I see markets come and seek this liquidity, then from this area, I decided that I'm just gonna take a trade here, because after 7, I see 7 market push. Then we get to this area. I said, okay, since market is not gonna go to my level, I see this candlestick fail to go to the upside. The next one open, then start dropping. Here already I took my sell, because I know we already seek liquidity. What am I waiting for? Maybe market won't get to my point of interest. Then I sold from here. Market come to the downside with me. Then we come down here. We fell again to take out this low. When market fell to take out this low, anyway, guys, let me just keep quiet. Market fell to take out this low. Then we start buying again, buy again. And for some people, they'll say, no, there is liquidity here. Okay, so why did the market start buying from here, selling again from here? Another day I'll post that video for you guys. So today I'm fine with what I'm explaining. Then market gets here. Okay, as we can check, it creates a level of liquidity again. We have this R1, R2, R3. What do you wait for? We are waiting for the fake out. Then if we go to M5 from that zone, if you wanted to buy, to sell, what do you wait for? You want to see market break your level, then you trade the reaction. I told you guys on the beginning. Then from here, what we're gonna see, we have market after create this fake out. You see how market was going. What is the last swing that give us the higher high? This is the last swing that give us the higher high. Then from here, what do you see? Then what is the last point where we have an imbalance price? This is our zone. Then from that zone, this is where we are going to expect to do what? To sell. Because if you rush the trade, let's say you see something like this, then you are selling from here, market is going to hit you. Then market come and create this liquidity here. This is the things that we need to understand. Then they drop. So when they drop, what do you expect next when market is going? Is market to come and run this eye to go to the decision point. Then from that decision point, this is what happened. Do you see, guys? Take it simple, take it simple, take it simple and straightforward. Nothing complicated. Nothing complicated. And the US30 is the same scenario. Market create this price deliver, the effect to the downside, mitigate this area, then push. Then we start creating first push, second. Then market created this level. Markets now correct. You see, all this was just a correction. So this is why you need to understand correction. All this was just a correction, a pullback. Then from this pullback, what do you expect next? Is for market to come and seek the level where there is liquidity so that they can start buying again. But if you see something here, we have this strong resistance, the one that was happening here. 1, 2, 3, down, fake out. Then don't they break it, break it, come back to retest, then continuation. Market return again back. You could sell from here. Let's say if you have a huge account, but your stop loss must be a big huge. I wouldn't mind to sell from there and put my stop loss maybe somewhere here, because for US30, even 30 pips is okay for me, no problem. But if you want precision more, then you need to apply this other stuff, the crazy stuff that we know, all the QMR, the QMC, whatever. If you check here, what do you see here? What do you see here? You see that zone. We have the high, we have the low, then the higher high, then lower low. So what do we expect when you have a QML? Let's say you have market create the high, market create the low, we have a higher high, then we have a lower low. So we're expecting market to come and sell from here. When market get there, market has to sell. But what if market break, go to the upside? So we'll wait also for market to come back again at the same area for them to buy. So simple and straight, nothing complicated. Then this could be your level where you're supposed to buy. Do you see how market touch that area and start buying? So yeah, so guys, this is what it is. Then here you can even reduce again your stop loss, maybe somewhere here 15 pips is okay for USA30. Then you target the eye. Then what you need to target is, that is also another question, because for some people they'll see, okay, this is a point of interest, check this imbalance price, I'm gonna sell here, you die. All this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them is liquidity. The big liquidity is the previous weekly high, that is Friday, where you have to do what? You have to go and target when you are buying from here. Then here you have your proper confirmation. Market break this last, let's say this is our target from there. Market break this area, retest for them to continue again. So this are supposed to do. But check here on New York, half past 9. Do you see how we sell? Then check London, this one, 3. Do you see how we sell? We return, continue. New York open somewhere here. Yeah, New York open somewhere here. We get this reversal to go to the upside, then drop again. So when you're buying from this area, this was London close. So where is your target? Your target is for them to take out this level of liquidity. Then check again what happened yesterday. After they take out the Asian range high, market did what? Market start coming to downside. Then here was New York again. You see New York, what happened here? We get the OT entry because of this drop. We see from this high to this low, market retrace inside the last candlestick there. Then we drop to the downside. So check the way market drop from yesterday alone. Then if you wanna check from London up until where market is right now, you see we went down almost 600 pips. Let's see, something proper as long as you understand what you are doing and you know where you have to go. So where is it? Yeah, so you need to know where you wanna go. And this one, by the way, I've already made the analysis on this, and this is on my YouTube. You can watch it if you want. And sharp guys.